This is Piper.
Well, hello.
Hello.
Holy Max, what the?
What?
Did you not see him? He's been here for like 5 minutes.
No, I didn't. I also didn't,
Yeah, I was just sitting there.
recognize his voice at all because he sounds like a completely different person.
Well, I am older now, so.
which makes sense. I wasn't
Clara,
I wasn't
she said
prepared
her
for
name
it.
was?
Yes, Clara.
Well, hello there. I'm
Hello.
Piper.
Hi, Piper.
Alright.
Dad, you probably don't see the wolf hat.
Oh, I
So
don't see
have
the
with
wolf
me.
hat. Because you're not wearing a wolf hat.
Yeah, I
Nope.
don't see a wolf hat. Okay.
I forgot it at home.
Oh.
Because I mean, when I seen Justin, I was like naked. So,
Yeah, that was tried to ignore
What is
that.
this?
it was like very
that's a
awkward because I
cashier's
literally just
window.
woke up.
That's
So-
right there in the window.
But like this is new. We don't normally have this. That was
Hello there.
Oh, hi, Piper. What would you
Joe.
That
Maybe
could be seeing you.
I think we need a little bit of a ramp because I can just barely see the top of your head.
Either that or an apple box.
Okay, stuffy nose.
Listen, we could maybe put staircase here. Let's see.
Yeah, put little staircase.
You probably put like, yeah, there you go.
Wow.
Piper, get up to that top step.
Here,
and see if
walk up,
Stefan
Piper.
can see any better.
Can't get there, reach it.
No,
Yeah,
I think that
about
made
as far
things
as you
worse.
can get up.
Well, hello there.
Piper, you
What
know you can do.
about-
You could
let's
just
see.
you could just jump.
Yep.
Just jump.
Maybe a log. Could you put a log?
Excuse me.
Boss,
Here, try that.
There you go.
Well, that
I mean-
worked.
That might be a little bit more like dangerous though.
hi.
Oh, much better.
Hi.
That's me being Uncle Wayne.
Yep.
Piper, ask for chocolate burgers.
What does that be?
Extra chocolate. Ugh.
Chocolate burgers. Why?
That girl could be making the handbook. The baby cows.
Yeah, just a bit.
You guys don't know about chocolate burgers? What?
What is it? It honestly sounds kind of disgusting. Not going to lie.
What? What? It's not real. What? I don't know
What?
about chocolate burgers.
Well, I mean, if you just keep saying that, we're not going to learn anything from it.
Is it anything like the chocolate bacon taco thing that Ren likes?
Yeah, this is the
It's
map
kind
of
of like
the
that, but it's a
county.
burger.
This, where this be?
This is here. You see where it says Grand Mesa is where we are.
This is Keystone?
Well, no, we're here. Let me point to you here. I need a color. Hold on. Where? We don't have any cyan.
Oh, we got berries. What do you need?
Keystone is right there.
Whoa. That be being Keystone?
Yes.
Stuffy nose, it's a little lower than that.
No, it's not.
but yeah, it is.
No,
We're in
it's
Keystone,
not.
Look at your map.
Look. I mean, Max, the little indent
There,
there
yeah.
is the ramp.
Yeah.
There, you got some cyan now.
Oh, you do?
That be being Keystone.
Sometimes when you look at your map, you're a little bit offline of where you actually are.
So this tiny be being Keystone, and then all the rest is all other places?
Yes. Here, look. Make this a little bit more Keystone.
Wow.
Yeah, that little cyan dot is Keystone.
What be being over here?
Over where?
Well, there. And over there.
I need more colors.
And down there.
We'll make Sundance orange, Bellamy navy, Raven's Reach can be green.
Fox Pass is orange.
Ooh.
That again.
Yeah, I guess Fox Pass would be better for orange. Then Sundance can be yellow.
You're missing one more. Silver Springs.
Oh, I forgot they existed. They can be pink.
Wait, Lincoln can be pink? Wait, what?
Okay, let's see here. Now, Sundance is going to be yellow. They're right about here. That's Sundance, right? Right by the river, I think, roughly. That kind of general area.
I don't even see your little
I
dot.
don't see yellow at all.
How about
Yeah,
white?
I don't see it.
No,
at all.
white just erases. Okay. Yellow is not a good choice. We make them
don't
red.
see it.
Oh, I see the yellow. Yeah, it's roughly there. Probably not that far down.
Like that? There?
Close enough.
Yeah, it's red. Yeah.
Okay. And
Would that
then
be
that is
That's
Sundance.
Sundance.
Is that be in Sundance Town?
Yes.
Yeah, you
There's
can
other words that-
circle all the
that people
towns.
call it.
Or be in Juniper Town?
Oh, Juniper Town. Juniper Town is down
Juniper down,
Well,
down here,
right,
Juniper
like-
Gulches.
here.
Whoa. We'll be going there to sell the cows and to go to the bank.
Up here is Raven's Reach. I
Reach
believe.
be close to the other town.
Yes, they are quite close. I think Silver Springs is up there like that. Roughly in that area.
Yeah, it's a little lower than that. It's like at the tip of the piece, but yeah.
I thought they're on the river, I thought, aren't they? In like
No,
the,
they're a little farther.
Yeah, they're on the.
Farther from.
Oh, they moved.
Yeah,
they-
they moved it back a little bit.
can they do
Because
that?
they've been eating blueberries.
Blueberries.
Well, that's roughly the area.
Wait. What about blueberries?
Blueberries
Bellamy-
are my favorite.
Is
I feel
way
like you've
up
been
here.
Eating blueberries. You got some
Oh,
blue
no,
all over your mouth.
Yeah, my little sister Hadley, she made me a pretty princess.
Ah,
Just
okay.
be in blueberries.
Fox.
You get some.
Pass.
They're my favorite.
Ooh.
That's around Fox Pass, yes?
Roughly. I'd say probably a little lower, but I know
Yeah.
my map's a little bit off.
Yeah, it's in that area, yeah. I mean, you mean like the barn fortress?
Is that what is that? I haven't actually been down to Fox Pass yet.
Yeah, it's you don't. It's like it's half of the town is nothing but a barn area, kind of like Keystone had, but like 4 times as big.
Holy shit.
'Cause they have like 6 wranglers, 4 farmers. It's crazy over there.
You say they are you not?
Have a
You're not in
wrangler.
Fox Pass. Or I forgot you and Tori left. Where are you and Tori staying then?
Okay,
They're
actually,
Pretty close
yeah,
to my house.
yeah.
Oh,
we're just like
okay.
on the ridge.
You're on the
Past this,
homestead
Yeah,
now.
other side of the river on one of the ridges.
Okay.
Yeah, you know the like, little island in the river.
I'm well familiar with that island. Yes.
Yeah, it's that little ledge up there, looking over it.
Ah, that's what I forgot. Glacier Falls. They can be black. Just because I'm running out of colors that will show up well on a map.
Oh,
Me.
just
How
as
do you
stuff.
like this map?
And that is Glacier Falls. Right next to the mountain.
Still over there?
Right on the little pond, yeah. Have you seen Glacier Falls? Like, it's a lot smaller than it was last year.
Well, they probably
You
just
know,
haven't gotten it all built up yet.
definitely leave a letter.
I wonder if, like, I have a...
Actually, ma'am, we don't have mailboxes up just yet,
Oh, you
but
don't.
I am the
okay.
postmaster if you want a letter delivered to someone.
There's a post office, but no post box.
Yeah, please. It's just a letter for Lucas, please.
Oh, okay.
I could put up a little
Look,
bit of an
this has been my brother.
older map,
Yes.
but I
That
don't
is
know.
right.
Wait, maybe we'll find one.
You're welcome. I'll make sure he gets.
Where he been
Brilliant,
going?
guys. Thank you.
All right.
Not a problem, ma'am.
Hi.
Nice meeting you, Clara.
Ciao. Who is that?
Lady named Clara.
Clara or Clara or something. I don't know how exactly you pronounce it.
Ah, okay. What was that paper?
Why'd you
She had a
say
letter
that?
for Luca.
For
You're
Lucas.
saying what?
Wow.
I have no
That's
idea.
how I say
I'm not
hi
gonna read it.
and
It's
bye
in the mail.
at the same time.
What?
It's Italian.
This is Stallion.
Yeah, Stefano's a stallion.
Yeah,
Tells
he's a
all the
Stallion,
women.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah
Italian
Stefano's is a stallion. Yeah.
Every woman you meet, you gotta tell her that. Oh, now he's crossing his arms at me.
Uh-oh. Stuffy Nose is the stallion.
Piper, I have a question for you.
Yeah, okay.
Do you
Okay.
like painting?
I don't ever be painting before.
You don't ever be painting before. Okay, well, because I wanted to paint my house, but I don't know what color to make my house. Well, I have an idea,
Rainbow.
but rainbow. Well, do you want to paint my house?
Should be making it a rainbow.
You know what you're signing up for here, Stefano.
Somewhat.
I vote she does paint your house. I think she's gonna make it beautiful.
Well, do you want to paint my house?
I don't be having the paintbrush.
Here you go, darling. I have one. Ta-da!
Dang. Be having my
And so-
very own paintbrush.
Yeah. You gotta make sure you dip it in the right color that you're wanting to use, and then you put it on the wall.
Yeah.
Will there be paint?
In this
In
pot.
the paint pot. Paint pot.
Wow,
Brush
the
in there too.
rainbow.
It is a rainbow. Luck, Stefano.
You know, I know what I'm signing up for, and you know, I'm fine with it.
It's gonna be
I
beautiful.
think it's going to be
I'm
beautiful,
really excited.
and,
It's gonna be so
you know,
nice.
The only thing is that like I'm just going to have to repeat it when I upgrade to keep, unless we wait until I go to keep. But I don't want to do that yet because I feel like there's much more important things. So I want my house upgrade into keep to be the last thing to do.
The Mr. Asher. Where he be going?
He ran away to
Oh.
probably build something. Oh, there he is. He's coming back.
Can we
Yeah.
be having to maybe some doors on them to be in the gecko barn?
There's no
Please?
doors there yet?
She's gonna need 2 horse door frames and horse doors.
Wide arches. Yeah. Alright,
Where
and
be your house to be painting?
he's over here. Is this big one over here? You can paint whatever you want, whatever color you want. You go crazy, have fun.
This be in your house?
Yes.
Who be in that house?
That one is June's, and then this one over here is Asher's.
Oh. Those be in big houses.
Mm.
Where did you go? Okay. Well, I can see the ceiling.
It's a rainbow.
Yeah, I mean, it's what she said she was going to do.
Higher for that is definitely
The
not
price you
high.
pay for entertaining children.
I mean,
I think it's worth it.
You do not need to be paying me. I need more paint.
Okay. Sorry, Blythe. I did want to talk to you about something really quickly. So like, I don't. It's not that I have like any confused about it, or like not that I have confused about it, but not problem, because I thought like the last time we were in the county, the whole thing with like Tyler being not part of the town was a problem, and now he is a part of the town.
Yeah, I don't. So last time they said no because he is lazy.
Right.
It's what they said. But they said he wanted a probationary period where, I mean, Dent flat out said no last time, and I don't really know him, but they changed their mind and they said that he's been contributing a lot to the town, and that, you know,
Well, who is
he wanted
they?
to try. Oh, the town officials.
Okay.
So it was Lucas,
Right,
June,
so, okay.
Wayne, Dent. It was a discussion that was had. Because he basically asked and was like, I want to try. And, I mean, I don't really know him, to be completely honest, like, at all. Like,
Well,
very much.
To
But
be
I
fair,
knew a lot of
from
other
what
people.
I've seen of him so far, he has been very helpful with the horses and the donkeys.
Right. So, the original conversation was no, because he doesn't do anything.
Which makes sense.
Was literally the only reason. And then the opposite has now happened, where he is doing quite a lot.
Right. So this is
Yeah,
what I
I
thought.
trust-
This is what I was assuming. I just wasn't sure if like there was
Yeah,
something I
yeah.
missed.
No, it wasn't something that, like, because, like, originally it was voted on by Alexa, June, and Dent. And Lexa's not here. And I was obviously there, but I stayed away because I was like, I don't know him to vote, you know? So I kind of, whatever Dent said, I said, well, I'll agree whatever Dent says because I trust his judgment. And then it was reversed that, I mean, Dent said yes, Lexa is not here, but June said yes. So I assume if Lexa is here, the answer would be yes. And to be completely honest, the fact that he's breeding all the horses and donkeys in town, I mean, literally the reason Lexa said no last
Was because
time,
he
as
was
well
not
as
doing
Dent,
anything,
was
and
that he's
now he's
lazy. Yes.
working a whole
So
lot.
he is. And that was, like, pretty much explained to him. I said, like, you know, obviously you're saying it's a probationary period, and it's just as much for him as it is us, because, like, he doesn't know if he really wants to live in a town.
Right.
But I made it very, very clear with everybody in the room that, like, Keystone is always, you know, a probationary period kind of thing. It's not like I tell you you're going to live here for a week, and if you pull your, you know, wait for a week, then, like, we can't get rid of you. Everybody that lives in Keystone,
He's working.
you need to be doing something. And
Yeah.
if you don't, and I explain this, that, you know, we'll try to guide you back onto the right path. We're not going to just, like, kick you out the second, you know, you start slacking off.
Yeah.
But there is that expectation of every citizen that you work. So, I mean, I'm not concerned. I seem pretty confident, like, at least that he probably will be working. Just because, like, honestly, I kind of felt like it'd be a real fucking dick move that he's doing all of our horses and donkeys. And then the one thing he asks is that, hey, can I live with you guys?
And then you say,
we're
no,
like,
yeah,
no.
I agree.
So, I mean,
Yes.
that was just the thing, is that he was discussed with, like, a whole bunch, well, the 5 of us, and they said that nobody else in town would probably have an issue, that nobody knew of any people in town that had an issue. So if you do, I apologize.
No, I
if
don't.
that
I just
happened, but they
I
all
was just
seemed-
like, because
Okay.
I figured there was like a slight problem the last time we were in county, and now all of a sudden it's flip. I figured this was the case, that he's actually doing things.
Yeah.
I just wanted to confirm.
Correct. It is. And I mean, yeah, I think he's doing real well. I mean,
I
yeah, we have
agree.
Jacob now, so there'll be the 2 of them, and I think
Oh,
the 2 of them in
okay,
the
so
barn
he's back.
together will just be. Yeah, Jacob's back in. I think the 2 of them in the barn together is like a match made. I mean, yeah, they'll have their men time over there, and that's fine. Yeah, it's just basically he's
He's
not
actually
not
being a
doing
productive
nothing.
member of society.
right, and then therefore, you know, that was the only thing that was stopping it before, is that we're like, we don't let people in Keystone.
It was
that
just
don't
kind of
do
like
anything, and we
kind
don't.
of dead weight before.
Yeah, exactly. We're like, we want the MAMES, but we don't want to have to bring him just so we can get the MAMES. So
Right.
it was kind of. But when he came back and he is like, yeah, I'm gonna do stuff and I'm gonna help. And then we're like, well, that was the only thing that was kind of that barrier. So I still feel like that respected Lex's decision. Plus the other people that were involved with it all kind of switched back to yeses. So I think it'd be fine. And if worst case scenario he doesn't do shit, then you know it gets, you know. A conversation is to be had. Same with anybody else in
Of
town.
course.
And you get a warning and like told to knock it off. And if it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out. But
Yeah.
from what I have seen since he's been awake, even after joining town, he is still out and about and doing things. Whether that some people, it could just be something that they put on and it's all show, blah, 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 and it'll week he's lazy again, then, we cross that bridge when it comes to it. But I'm also willing to give him the chance because of how much he's done for us. I think it was valid, for the people that do know him when they said yes. I didn't want to be the one to be like, no. And even then, I probably would have been outvoted, considering the other 4 said, yeah, as long as he continues to work, so.
Alright, well, that was it.
Also, your house, yeah, good
going
luck.
to be a rainbow paradise.
Vomit. You're just gonna, like, look at the walls and be like, whoa.
Oh, is that parchment?
Oh, the outside's not.
The outside's not bad at all. Is that green and parchment or is that green and white?
I think it's parchment. It's a little yellowy.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
I can catch them. That's not a problem. I'm trying to think of which one to use.
Oh. Is this the parchment or the
And
white?
the surprise rainbow.
It's a surprise rainbow, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Surprise
I'm
inside.
sorry. I'm sorry. I can't.
Oh, she's saying it's a rainbow surprise inside.
Oh,
Because
okay.
they come inside, and then you're like, whoa, rainbow.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
You'd be liking this green color.
I do be liking the green color.
I'd be liking this yellow color. I'd be thinking this be one of my favorites.
The parchment.
Yeah.
I might need
I can
to
be reaching on the top.
I don't know where to do it.
up here.
Yeah, on the outside.
There's a ladder.
Yeah, there's just a lot in
Right
there.
here.
I might just put it right over here.
Oh.
in the groove.
Wow.
And then there's like another ladder. Yeah.
Wow. That I'd be
The barn is
reaching.
supposed to be all the way
It's over here.
Just be careful.
Back over here in the right. There's like 2 walls up, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to fix this. Hold on, watch out, Piper. I need to fix the ceiling.
That does not be being a very good barn. Maybe you should be asking Lucas to help you.
Lucas is gonna build it, but he went to go talk to a lady.
Oh,
Oh,
did he now?
did he now?
Yeah, I think he needed a friend to talk to. That's not me, because I'm old and like his mom, so.
I could be his friend.
I'm sure you are, but I think it was more of a grown-up conversation.
God, that's going to take a minute to get used to Lucas and grown-up conversation.
You're thinking that they be drinking?
That's what I don't think so. But yeah, I said the same thing.
Again.
Like, Lucas had grown-up conversation? Oh my god.
It's like, oh no, not yet, please.
You guys can... You can pop the babies in the cow barn if you need. You just need to move that.
Alright, have fun, Piper.
Right. How soon